Hi, this is Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting Incorporated, and I want to talk to you today about moods. More specifically, moods of other people. You know, today was an interesting day for me. I went to the office, I'm consulting out of town, and I go to the office, and one of the other people pretty much immediately comes to me as soon as I set something down on my desk. And for whatever reason, her attitude just brought out the worst in me. At least that's how I felt. Now, I didn't really say anything, but as I sat down at the desk, my mind just said, you know what, this isn't going to be a good day. And then later on, we were talking about some other stuff, and because I had tried to show something to her, and she pretty much ignored me for a while, I just left it there and I went to my desk. Usually, I don't let her moods affect me. But today, I just wasn't in the mood, probably because of how it started. Now, here's the thing. Most of the time, I let it go. I run into a lot of people who are basically miserable people. They don't know how to be happy. They may find their moments here and there, but in general, they're just pretty much downers. Remember Dora Downer from Saturday Night Live? There's a lot of people who are like that, and it's a shame. I don't know what people get out of that. Dr. Phil is known for saying, whatever your behavior is, you get something out of it, even if you don't know what it is. I don't know what people get out of being mad all the time or being goofy. I mean bad goofy. I don't mean like having fun and doing whatever. I mean some of the strangest stuff I've seen over this past week. I've just read some really odd stuff from some people who just seem like, they've kind of lost their minds or just gone nuts. I don't know what that is. But, in general, I pretty much control my moods. I don't know if on this channel anyone has ever gone to my other channel, but I talked a while back ago about how I had these difficulties where I was coming to work. This is a long time ago, and I would be going to work and I would just be miserable all day long, and I didn't know why I was miserable because there was no reason for it. And then I realized I had started watching all these documentaries on YouTube, or at least listening to them, and I had gotten into listening to crime stories and murder stories and history, bad groups, gangs, and all this stuff. And you think you're just taking in information, but sometimes when you're taking in too much bad stuff, it will start to affect your mood. And I thought how weird that was. So what I did is I switched to comedies. So I went online and I found some funny videos, and I found some comedians, and it just totally changed my mood for the longest time. And now that I've learned how to watch some streaming movies, or at least listen to them while I'm at work, I can just put on something. Like even today, it was, like I said, it started off bad, and I said, what, I'm going to put in a movie. And I did. I put in Die Hard 2. Probably not one of those movies that's really uplifting, but I've always enjoyed that movie. And then this afternoon, I put in Horton Hears a Who. Definitely a funny movie, and one of those kind of things that's definitely would get you going. So, you can alter your mood, but it's too bad that sometimes other people or other situations get you in a bad mood to begin with. And it's something to watch, because like I said, normally, I don't allow someone else's bad mood to get me. Usually I say, what, you own that. I'm going to go over here and do something else. Unless it's, some kind of tragedy or something bad has happened. That's a different story. But if you're just showing up and you're just mad for whatever reason, don't want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it if that's you every single day. So, first question, are you one of those people who lets other people's mood affect you? And two, what do you do to get out of a bad mood? What kind of things help you to turn it around? One of the things I have said to people is that every once in a while we wake up and we're not in a good mood. So take your time. Give yourself 15 minutes to an hour to move, and then try to get out of it. Try to find something that makes you feel better. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're feeling a lot of pressure, and that's really what is bringing on the bad mood, then find a way to relieve the pressure. I know it's not always easy to do, but I find the best way to relieve pressure is to attack the source. Just a thought. Anyway, this is number 3 in a row, 3 days in a row. I don't know how many of these in a row I'm going to do, but I do know I'm going to have this ice cream or this gelato to make me feel a little bit better this evening as well. Mitch Mitchell of TT Mitchell Consulting Incorporated. I hope you all have a great day.